Welcome back to Basement Integrity Podcast by IcyReno. We're thrilled to have you join us for this deep dive. Last time, we explored what's involved in the underpinning process, really getting into how foundations get strengthened from below. Today, we're building on that. We're focusing on, well, how we ensure you get a truly leak-free basement. It's about our comprehensive approach to foundation protection, especially for homes right here in the GTA. We'll walk you through how our team tackles a typical basement water protection project, from the planning stages right through to the actual hands-on work that keeps your space dry for years.
Yeah, and what's really interesting here is how all the different parts of effective waterproofing, they really have to work together. It's a system. We'll be talking about how we meticulously seal off those potential water entry points and build up a really strong barrier against, well, everything: rain, groundwater, even humidity. These are all critical for having a basement that's not just dry, but actually safe and comfortable. We'll look at a recent project we did on Birkinshaw Crescent in Toronto to kind of illustrate these points.
Okay, let's jump into that Birkinshaw example then. That project, it wasn't just about patching a leak, was it? It sounds like a really good case study of the full, holistic approach we take.
Exactly. Our approach to basement waterproofing, whether it's in Toronto, North York, Scarborough, Mississauga, wherever really, it's all driven by this commitment to quality. Every single detail matters. It starts right from that first assessment and goes all the way through to the final checks. We pride ourselves on using, the best materials and techniques out there to make sure homes are properly protected. Which brings up a good question. What actually goes into making a basement truly leak-free? It's about more than just surface fixes. It's installing those sophisticated waterproofing membranes, those seals, and paying really close attention.
So thinking about the homeowner, what does this mean for you? I mean, beyond just stopping leaks, having that proper protection, it makes your basement genuinely usable, right? Think about it. Suddenly you've got space for a home office, maybe a gym, a family room, or hey, even a rental suite. And you don't have that nagging worry about dampness or mold.
Absolutely. And to get that kind of long-lasting protection, there are some key steps we always follow for preventing basement leaks. First off, it's all about a really comprehensive inspection and figuring out exactly where the water is coming from. This means finding all the possible ways water could be getting in around the foundation and walls. You really can't fix what you don't fully understand.
Right. Water can be sneaky.
Oh, definitely. It finds the tiniest paths. So that deep dive at the start is crucial. Like on the Birkinshaw job, we identified issues related to the specific soil conditions there, heavy clay, which holds a lot of moisture. Understanding that sort of thing right away informs the whole strategy.
Okay, so you found the weak spots, you understand the soil, the pressure points. What's next?
Then step 2, we move to the installation of the waterproof membrane and often interior drainage solutions. We only use top quality materials here. Things like advanced rubberized asphalt membranes, for example. They create a really tough, flexible barrier against water. It's critical for preventing future problems.
So it's like giving the foundation a high-tech raincoat, essentially.
That's a good way to put it. And sometimes, depending on the situation, we'll pair that exterior membrane with an interior drainage system. Maybe something like a dimpled membrane inside that directs any sneaky moisture straight to a drain or sump pump. It's about layers of protection.
Makes sense. A multi-pronged defense.
And finally, step 3 is foundation repair and reinforcement. If we find any cracks or structural weaknesses during that initial inspection, we address them before waterproofing. We might use epoxy injections, for instance, to essentially weld cracks back together. This strengthens the foundation itself so it can resist moisture issues long term. It's not just a patch-up. It's about reinforcing the core structure.
So you're fixing the underlying issue, not just the symptom.
Precisely. We ensure the foundation is solid before we seal it up.
Now, this is where it gets really interesting for me, especially thinking about the Birkinshaw project again. Sometimes you need even more, right? You mentioned advanced interior techniques, sump pumps.
Yeah, absolutely. For some sites, maybe with really high water tables or severe weather exposure, we might go further. That could involve specialized interior sealants or definitely robust sump pump systems. Modern sump pumps are pretty sophisticated now, battery backups, alarms, even connecting to your phone. It's all about making sure the basement stays dry, even under the toughest conditions, giving you that ultimate peace of mind.
It sounds like a really belt and suspenders approach, designed for the worst case scenario.
That's the goal, especially here in the GTA where the weather can throw anything at us. We want a system that's resilient for the long haul.
Ultimately, the aim is always that safe, dry, comfortable basement space that really expands what you can do with your home. We've been doing this across Toronto, Etobicoke, Scarborough since 2009, and being bonded and insured, that adds another layer of confidence for homeowners.
And looking at the bigger picture, it's a smart investment in your home's long-term value and usability. A dry, usable basement isn't just about avoiding damage. It really unlocks the full potential of your living space, turns that maybe damp, forgotten area into a core part of your home.
Definitely. So if you're thinking about long-lasting professional waterproofing for your place, we really encourage you to get in touch with us at IcyReno. Protect your basement from water damage. You can reach us for a free consultation. The number is 647-454-6600, or just send us an email at info@icyreno.ca. So think about it. What possibilities does a truly protected basement unlock for your home? Thanks for joining us for this deep dive into foundation protection and creating those leak-free basements. We look forward to having you back for our next episode of the Basement Integrity Podcast by IcyReno.